Hello students, I am Jay sir, and today I will discuss about the types of sentences. In the last videos, we have discussed about the types of sentences on the basis of meaning, on the basis of function. But today I will teach you types of sentence or kinds of sentence on the basis of structure. Is it clear or not? Okay. So let's see. If we talk about the kinds of sentence on the basis of structure, then we find out that on the basis of structure, sentences are three types. Is it clear? On the basis of structure, sentences are three types. The first one, simple sentence. Second one, compound sentence, and the third one, complex sentence. Is it clear? First one simple sentence, second one compound sentence, and the third one complex sentence. Okay? So don't be confused. Okay? On the basis of function, we have five types of sentences that we have discussed already in the previous videos. But today I am telling you about the kinds of sentence on the basis of structure. And on the basis of structure, sentences are three types, and those are simple sentence, complex compound sentence, and the last one complex sentence. Is that clear? Now I will tell you about these three sentences one by one. Let's see the first one, simple sentence. Okay, what is simple sentence? Simple sentence has only one independent or main clause. I mean to say, simple sentence always has only one main clause, principal clause, or independent clause. Is it clear? It has a subject and a finite verb and makes a complete sense. Simple sentence has only one subject and only one main verb, finite verb. Okay, and simple sentence is capable to give its complete meaning itself. Is that clear? Okay, it does not need any dependent clause. Okay, let's see some example. Shreya bought a new mobile. So who is the subject of this sentence? That is Shreya. And what is the verb of the sentence? Bought. Now see, there is only one subject and only one verb, only one finite verb. That is why this sentence is a simple sentence. Are you getting me? Second one, I am happy. I am happy. Now see, I is the subject and am is a finite verb. Is it clear? Am is a finite verb. So see, only one subject and only one main verb. That's why this sentence is also simple sentence. Is it clear? So we have to mind only two things in simple sentence. The first one, simple sentence has only one independent clause or main clause. Okay, that independent clause is also known as main clause. Both are the same thing. Okay, and the second one, simple sentence has only one subject and only one finite verb. Okay, is that clear? Okay, I hope you have understood these points. Okay, now see, the second type of sentence is a compound sentence. That is a compound sentence. Okay, let's see. Compound sentence has two main or independent clauses. It means to say, in compound sentence we have two independent or main clause. Okay. In simple sentence only one independent clause, but in compound sentence we have two independent clause. Okay. The independent clauses are joined by a coordinating conjunction, and the two independent clauses that I have told you, okay, those independent clauses can be joined, can be synthesis with the help of coordinating conjunction. Is that clear? With the help of coordinating conjunction. Okay. It means to say, in compound sentence we use coordinating conjunction. Very well. Okay. Let's see some example. She worked hard, yet she failed. Is it clear? Now see, it has two independent clause. The first one, she worked hard, and second one, yet she failed. So see, she failed. This is also an independent clause, and this one, she worked hard. It is also an independent clause. Independent means a class that does not depend on other class to give its complete meaning. Okay, is it clear? It means to say we can write the both sentences separately and both sentences can give its complete sense. Okay, you can also write she failed. Now see the sentence giving complete sense, and you also write she worked hard. So both class can be written in separately and both class are capable to give its meaning. That is why okay both are the independent class and she joined by the conjunction it. It is the coordinating conjunction. Is that clear? Now see second one. I was tired, so I went off to sleep. Now see here again we have used two independent clause. The first one I was tired. I went to sleep. Now see, both independent clauses are joined by the conjunction. So that is a coordinating conjunction. Okay. Now see the last one example. She went to the station and bought tickets for trip. Now see we have again two independent clause. Now see she went to the station, that is the independent clause, and bought tickets for trip. This is also a independent clause and both clause are joined by the conjunction and. So these three examples belong to compound sentence. Is that clear? So in compound sentence we have to find only 2 points. The first one in compound sentence has two independent or main clauses, and second point compound sentence are joined by the help of coordinating conjunction. Now I am going to tell you coordinating conjunction, okay, that we use to join compound sentence. Okay, let's see. I have written you or I have written some words in short form. Okay, let's see. Find boys. B-O-Y-S. Find boys. Okay. So if we talk about the full form of these are aggregated letters. So see, F stand for A means and, N means not, and B means but, O means or, Y means it, S means so. So these are conjunctions that I have written here for, and, not, but, or, it, and so. These all conjunctions are used in compound sentence. Whenever you notice these conjunctions, you can say that the sentence is compound sentence. Okay? Is that clear? I hope you have understood these two sentences, simple sentence and compound sentence. Okay? Let's see last one, complex sentence. Okay, complex sentence. Okay, if it talks about the definition of complex sentence, so we can say that complex sentence has an independent clause and one dependent clause. Is it clear? In complex sentence, we have two clauses, but both clauses are different. The first one independent and the second one dependent. And okay, is it clear? And the more important point about the complex sentence, okay, these clauses that we have discussed, independent and dependent, are both clauses are joined with the subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. Is that clear? So we have to mind only two things. The first one, complex sentence has two clauses. The first one independent and the second one dependent clause. And second point, both clauses, dependent and independent clauses, both clauses are joined with the subordinating conjunction. Okay. Now question is that what is subordinating conjunction? So I am going to tell you. Okay. Such as when, why, what, so that, although, though, whenever. Okay, while, whereas. Okay, so these are all conjunction that I have written here, like when, why, what, so that, although, though, whenever, while, whereas. We have also super, okay, like until, unless. Okay, etc. So these all conjunctions are used in complex sentence. Okay, is that clear? Let's see some examples. She went to market so that she may buy vegetables. Okay, see that sentence. So we have two clauses here. The first one, she went to market, and the second one, she may buy vegetables. Okay, and both clauses are joined by the conjunction, so that that is a subordinating conjunction. Is that clear? That is a subordinating conjunction. Any problem? Okay, let's see. I do not know why she is sad. Now see again. We have two sentences. The first one, I do not know she is sad. Okay, we have two clauses. The first one, I don't know, and second one, she is sad. Both clauses are joined by the subordinating conjunction why. So these sentences are the examples of complex sentence. Is it clear? I hope you have understood these three sentences that I have told you. Okay, these three sentences are kinds of sentences on the basis of structure. Okay, I hope you have understood these sentences. Okay, so enjoy the video. Okay, thank you.